Hey everybody, today we're going to do something a little different. Got a new product here we're going to be trying with our horses. These are ShooFly brand leggings, and they're to help the biting flies on the horse's legs, help stop that, which in turn helps prevent them from stomping their feet to shoo the flies off. Gonna do a quick video here showing you what they look like, how they go on, and hopefully a little follow-up to how well they worked. Hey everybody, welcome to Good Day Farm, and like the intro said, today we're doing something a little different. Going to be working with the horses, and we've got a new product for us that we're going to be trying out on the horses. So anybody that has horses, especially in the warmer climates, will know exactly what we're talking about here when it comes to the different flies, and specifically the biting flies. They're a major nuisance, and the horses will, when they're biting at their feet and lower part of the legs, will actually stomp their feet to try and shoo them off, and this can lead to issues with, hurting their hooves stomping. So, there's all kinds of things you can try to prevent this, like any bug sprays and stuff like that, fly sprays, and we're going to give these ShooFly leggings a try to see how they work. We do use some fly sprays, but we're not a huge fan of them just because we try not to use a lot of chemicals on our animals. But when it comes to fly maintenance, it's really tough to do it all natural. They're just very, very difficult to deal with. And so we don't like to use the spray. I mean, we use it when we need to, but it's kind of high maintenance. It seems to need a lot of applications. And then when it gets really warm, if the horses sweat at all, it'll wash off with their sweat. If you get a rain or anything like that, it just comes right off. So we use fly mask on their heads to help keep the flies off their off their face and out of their eyes and stuff like that. And like I said, these are specifically biting flies that are a major nuisance. So this is the same kind of material. These are a mesh, and I'll take them out of the package here in a second and show them to you. And so it's the same concept as the fly mask on their faces, and the flies can't bite through it. So, all right, let's get to work putting them on the horse here. So here's what they call a legging. I'm gonna set it on the ground because my camera won't zoom out enough. But yeah, that's basically what it looks like, and it just attaches with Velcro. You open it up here and wrap it around the leg. It's got all this Velcro. So first impressions out of the package, and then it's got sorry, let me finish talking about. They've got some kind of plastic or something reinforcer in the seams here, and that's to keep it stiff so that it stands straight up and down. I would imagine that's to help prevent bunching. First impressions of this, I would say it looks to be well made. The mesh is a really good tight mesh, so I don't see how the flies are going to be able to bite through it. All the stitching and like the Velcro where it's sewed on is stitched really well. And that's important, because these things are going to get a lot of abuse being on their legs and at their feet. And like I said, we're going to leave them on. These stay on all the time, so if it does rain or mud or anything like that, this has to be able to handle that. And first impression would tell me that they will. Let's get them on the horse here and see how they look. So this is Luna. She is the newest addition to Good Day Farm. She is approximately 10 years old, and she is an Appaloosa. We've had her, Cindy went and got her, I guess it's just been maybe 2 weeks or just under 2 weeks ago. So far, it seems to be a wonderful, sweet horse. She's a trail riding horse, so she'll be something that we'll get to enjoy a little bit this year before the weather turns, and then obviously in the years to come. So this is the fly mask that I was just talking about a second ago, and as you can see, their mouth is accessible so they can still eat and drink, but it covers pretty much their whole head. It's even got little pockets for the ears to keep the flies from getting down in their ears. They can see through that. If you know anything about mesh material, when it's close to your eye, you can pretty much see right through it. If anything, it acts like a sunglass, might be a little tinting, but doesn't block their vision at all. But from a distance, for us to look at it, it does, But yeah, these work great. And the ones with the ears, I highly recommend. Our other horse, Libra, has a lot of issues with the biting flies getting in her ears, so these are really good. We've had both and we really like this style. Works really good for us. That's pretty much all there is to it. Okay, there they are, all installed. Like I said, I'll try and do a follow-up. We'll give them a week or two to see how they hold up and all that good stuff. But based off of what I just saw, the Velcro is pretty sticky, so I don't think there'll be an issue with them tearing them off or anything. The big thing will be the weather, if she gets in any mud or anything, how it handles that. So there you go, both ponies. They both got their leggings on. Kind of hard to see here, but when we first turned them out, they were kind of like what I would call high stepping, and that's just because of something new on their feet that they're not used to. They'll get used to it and then they'll start walking like normal. But so far looks good. One point I want to kind of mention, the concern with the flies. So see, like how she just picked up her leg there, that's just because she's not sure what's on her. She's not stomping or anything, she's just picking up because something's touching her. Our horses have free access back and forth from the run into pasture. And what we've noticed is when the flies and bugs are particularly bad or worse than any other day, they'll spend more time in their run-in where they have fans that actually help blow and keep the flies off of them, and less time actually out here grazing and eating and getting exercise and doing the things that horses should be doing. So it's important to us to do whatever we can to eliminate that nuisance so that they're out here, you know, getting grass, moving around, doing what they should be doing. So we're just trying to do anything we can to help assist in that, and hopefully this will work. The only issue or only concern that me or Cindy both are thinking of after putting these on is possibly at the bottom, that cuff is kind of like a felt material that may hold dirt. We'll have to see, and it may be something that we have to clean. The bonus is, because it's that mesh material, you know, these are totally breathable, so there's no issues of it, like, you know, not going to cause them to sweat there or chafe them or anything like that. You know, it's a good material for what's being used for. Kind of see she's picking her hind feet up kind of high there. That's normal, and it's already gotten better than when we first turned them loose. So, all right, thanks for watching, you guys. Like I said, that's just a quick little, more of a first impressions, I guess, than an actual review. New product for us. I'll do a quick little follow-up here in a couple of weeks just to see how this works. But based off what we're seeing, looks to be a pretty good product. It's well made, and you know, if it keeps them from stomping their feet, that's good. So that's all for now. You guys have a great day, and remember, it's always a good day on the farm. Bye.